Okay, I feel really drawn to make this video right now. So I'm just out here doing my own thing. A little bit sick right now, not really, but kind of. Basically, I'm just feeling really drawn to like put this message out here to the world to hear. Oh shit. I've just been getting this message for the past few days. I've been in this moment of stagnancy. This moment of, I just moved to college. It's literally like my third week of college. I've gone to like maybe 5 classes total. I've been here for 3 weeks. I'm on this spinny thing outside of the campus. Basically, I'm meeting all these people, right? Coming into all these new experiences, all these new people and experiences, and it's really fucking uncomfortable. And it's uncomfortable to meet people that are so alike me and so different to me, because it triggers me, because they're mirroring me. But something that has just been really hard for me is that I'm a less socially inclined person. You know, I would be considered an introvert, but the fact is that I'm not an introvert. The more and more that I, get in tune with my feelings, I realize that I'm not an introvert. I'm just a very shy extrovert, Maybe an introvert, I don't know. But yeah, I've just been realizing how fucking scary it is for me to make friends, because I usually don't make friends that easily. I don't have any friends, so yeah, I've just been having all these opportunities to talk to people and to get to know people and to hang out and go to all these social events, and most of the time in the past I would hella shy away from them. I would shy away from them and say hell no, I'm not doing that shit. Lately though, however, I've been really drawn to just do it and to just go do these, experiment with these things and to just do it. These things that I'm pulled to do, these things that I'm drawn to do, to just go fucking do them. 222 on the fucking clock timer. But and so yeah, I've just been going out of my comfort zone, trying these things that I typically would shy away from. I'd typically say hell no, universe, I'm not doing this, because I got into this moment of my spirituality where I felt that going out of my comfort zone was a bad thing. It's lower vibrational. I can't step out of my comfort zone. I can't go party. I can't drink. I can't smoke. I can't watch TV past 8 o'clock. I can't go to these social events. I can't hang out with people that are who are exactly at my frequency or at my level. I can't hang out with that. It's gonna fucking lower me or affect me in some negative way, right? And so I totally shied away from these experiences because I deemed them lower vibrational and not, at my frequency. But lately I've just been I've been kind of pushing myself and pushed out of my comfort zone and pushed out of these limiting beliefs or the spiritual box that I put myself on. So in doing these things, I still feel really bad, and I feel like I'm doing something bad, and I feel like I'm doing something really negative. But it's only when I actually follow my gut. Literally, this thing says, follow your gut. Follow your gut. I love that. It's only when I actually, do these things that I feel like I shouldn't do, that I actually make progress, that I make growth, and that I actually have fun and am excited. Because I realized for the longest time that I wasn't even happy being spiritual. And for the longest time, I fucking hated being spiritual, because I'm this is it. I'm just gonna heal every day. I'm gonna wake up to meditate, journal, yoga, and all that stuff is great. I love doing all that stuff. But it gets to a certain point where I'm doing all that stuff, and it's every single day I'm waking up thinking, okay, something's wrong with me. Every day I'm waking up thinking, okay, something's wrong with me. I need to heal. I need to grow. I need to improve. I need to do all these things to make myself a better fucking person. And so, being in that cycle can be so toxic to people, especially just to younger adults, just people in general. It can be so toxic to get in that cycle, and I'm stuck in that cycle. I'm leaving that cycle, and that's what I'm being pulled out of that cycle. But it can just be so uncomfortable and so toxic to be in that cycle of feeling like you're not enough, or feeling that you need to constantly be growing, you need to constantly be waking up and raising your vibration and being a good person. Don't get me wrong, journaling and meditating and self-awareness and, you know, self-reflection and raising your vibration, they're all super good things. They're super good for you. You know, they're super good for me. Like, I do them every day, or I try to do it as often as I can because it's good for you. But it gets to a point where, like, there's a fine line between, I was literally just like saying this to myself this morning. There's a fine line between, you know, healing and like feeling like you're not, you know, I don't know how to put it in words, but like there's a fine line between like, yes, you should be doing these things to heal, you should be doing these things to grow, but then there's a fine line between like you're doing too much of it and you're basically subconsciously telling your mind that the more you wake up every single day within this mindset or within this deep-rooted belief that you're not enough, or then this deep-rooted belief that like you're not doing enough, or you're not growing enough, you're not freaking doing, you know, enough spiritual work, you're not journaling enough, you're not meditating enough, you're basically just subconsciously telling your mind and telling like that inner child of yours that you're not enough, you're broken, you're fucking fractured, you know. And so yeah, it could be, as a spiritual person, I've been there many times, and I've been stuck in that cycle for years, for almost like 2, 3 years, 4 years. I've been stuck in that, you know, that cycle of feeling like, oh, not enough, like, you know. And so recently I've just been kind of breaking that cycle. And, you know, I thrive in a routine. You know, I thrive in a routine. I feel amazing in a routine. But it's sometimes these spiritual routines can become isolating. And I've been just trying to remind myself that, like, although, yes, I may not be perfect, I do probably have tons of shit I need to heal within myself, that still shouldn't stop me from living. It shouldn't stop me from, you know, having fun. It shouldn't stop me from doing stupid shit. It shouldn't stop me from having experiences and talking to strangers and doing shit that isn't necessarily perceived as spiritually vibrational, you know? Because I think that there's a lot of misconception around, you know, doing negative spiritual things. At least when I started my spiritual journey, I think that I, like, you know, I taught myself, or just being taught that like there are all these things that I cannot do. I just misinterpreted it, that's all. You know, I told myself there's all these things I can't do, all these things I shouldn't do, all these things that I'm not allowed to do. 777, because it's, you know, lower vibrational. So it's definitely a lot of work to break that cycle and to be like, okay, these things like actually aren't bad for me, and I actually do want to do these things. So I guess this message just is for anybody who might be going through what I come through. I can even, like, I'm rambling right now. I can even tell if I make sense right now. But basically, I think that this message will find whoever it needs to find. And my message for you, from me, like, I'm in it with you. I get it. I fucking get it. My message for you is to literally just, like, get out of your comfort zone, and those things that your gut is pulling you towards, those things that you're like, I want to do this so bad, but you have that voice, or that, you know, that you know, maybe it's a voice that actually is loving, saying don't do that, maybe it wouldn't be a good idea, don't do it, you know. Or maybe it's just fear, it's just anxiety, it's just stress. Well, my message to you basically is to just get out of that comfort zone and to do those things that you're feeling really drawn to do, those things that are like pulling you, and those things that you just, you know, you can't get off your mind. Like, maybe, for example, you're invited to a party or something and you want to go to that party, but like the voice in your head is like, don't fucking do that, that's a bad fucking idea. I think that, like, the message that I have for you is to just do it and stop being afraid of doing things that are out of your comfort zone just because you're afraid of doing it. Because something that I've definitely learned is that, like, if you're afraid to do things that you really want to do, you're gonna miss opportunities. But if you take these opportunities and actually take the risk, it's so good for your growth, and it's just good for the experience. It's just gonna help you in so many ways, to just help you to be more happy and help you to feel more alive. So yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm out.